Welcome back. It's been a week. Took a week-long
Welcome
whiz.
back here to the podcast.
All right, so this week, obviously, some big things happened. Endgame happened. We're not going to talk about it. Not going to spoil anything, but Endgame happened.
And a lot happened. I just want to say a lot happened on that one.
And then we got Game of Thrones coming up tonight, episode 3.
You think fans who've been just waiting for this episode are just waiting for their favorite character to die, and they're just all right, cool.
I'm done.
It's like, dude, there's 3 more episodes. Nah, I don't give a shit.
That's okay.
Fuck that shit.
I heard people were predicting who's gonna die, and they were thinking everybody that had closure in the last episode, like Brienne got knighted, so
Fireplace scene.
she's out. The dude that has a big dick.
Yeah, big dick pod.
Big dick pod. Someone said they were calling him Rod the Pod or Pod the Rod or something like that.
That's good.
I think talking with people, they said Tyrion and Jaime are probably going to be good because they have too much plot left, to, the Cersei and stuff. And the dude with the rock skin, or had the rock skin, Jorah, whatever, they think he's going to die. Because he's been in so many battles and has not died yet. So
yeah. Imagine I want the first I want the opening scene someone just Daenerys. Daenerys he just dies immediately.
Sword to the neck.
Yeah. the Night King just it beams it on her on the dragon.
Well, some people are saying that he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be at King's
Landing.
Yeah.
Hold on. So let's talk about this PewDiePie thing because everybody knows who PewDiePie is. So PewDiePie came out with a video saying that he wants to end the subscribe to PewDiePie versus T series thing. And he mentioned the good things, the funny stuff, the music videos, all that. But then he started mentioning the graffiti at the monument, the World War II monument. Then, the shooter who shot up.
Said live stream.
Yeah, and he kind of ignored it, which was good. But I'm the thing is, something must have happened that he came out with a video today saying, "Oh, we need to end this. I don't want it to be a meme anymore." And what did you say happened? What did you hear about?
That he put out a video about whatchamacallit. Lost my train of thought because of the dog. He put a video out saying that he got rushed by fans at a restaurant, and he wants his privacy. He doesn't want to be in that spotlight anymore. Not in the spotlight anymore, but doesn't want to be rushed when he's out having dinner with his fiance or something like that. So,
yeah, you think people running up to him yo, subscribe.
I mean, even you're at dinner, come on, no one wants to be bothered at dinner by someone. But yeah,
it's pretty weird. I mean, you're that famous. So, it comes with the...
Yeah, it's going to happen, whether you say stop or not, but...
You should just play dumb, subscribe though.
Well, there's so many people that look like him. He had that video where, he had all his, doppelgangers. There was, 19 people who looked exactly like him. Him and Marcia should dress slightly different and take pictures. And, we ran into this couple. They kind of look like us. Then they could just pretend to be them when they're out. What would you do? How would you handle being that famous? Where you everywhere you go. You want to be nice about it, but then if you're too nice about it, everybody will think that you oh, he's so nice. We can take a picture with anything. I'm at a funeral and he, I don't know. I would.
Oh, can I get a pic? Yeah. Can I get a pic? With you and the dead body.
A selfie stick. Yo, let me get a pic. No, I honestly don't know how I would handle it. I've heard a lot of people say if they come up in a nice way and act, I've heard in interviews they say that a lot of people, if they come up nicely and ask and they'll take a picture.
Was it Rami Mac? Can I take a video? No,
no.
You can take a picture.
Yeah,
which is such a understandable
And he was on such a long press junket or whatever, and I'm sure he was tired of people talking to him and bothering him. But everyone was ripping him for it. Oh, he should have taken. It's
If he didn't want to take a picture. He didn't want to do a video because that's a lot of work.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's just
hey, can we take a video together? No. What?
You want to talk about? Yeah, they start a podcast right there.
All right, guys, bring in the mics. Greg, get the camera. It would be hard. Ooh, pizza's here. We're gonna have to put this on pause.
Yeah.
After we were just rudely interrupted by the pizza woman. Exactly. Thank you, Barbara, or whatever your name is.
Barbara. That sounds like a speak to your manager. Oh my God, I didn't even get to write this down. I just want to talk about this. So I went to McDonald's today, and I was just getting my food. Packed.
Get my food, 320 pieces. You know, the usual. 320 pieces and wonton sauce.
I got rich there, and I start throwing nuggets out. Like, yo, you get a nugget. And so I'm there, and it's lunchtime. It's packed. The drive-thru's packed, so I decided to just park and go to the store. And there's a long line there, and there's no cashier, so I just use the machine. But it's like,
because they have those self-order machines.
So then I got to like people watch, like how like entitled people are at a fucking McDonald's
all the time. At McDonald's. Yeah, that's like the rarest, not the rarest breed, but like the most like obnoxious people I've ever seen, like ordering wise.
So like, you know, there was like this grandma taking her grandkids to McDonald's, and it was cool. But the grandkids walked right up to the touchscreens, like, Grandma, we can knock this out right here. And I was like, oh, good. And the grandma was like, basically like, I don't trust like that.
I don't trust like that.
I don't trust like that.
I only talk to people. I don't talk to computers because computers lie.
So like they're waiting for this cashier that doesn't exist because they're so smart.
Is everybody on like the drive-thru?
Everybody has to work and do the line because it's just so much people. Yeah. So the cashier probably had to step out.
Yeah.
And I mean, these are high school kids.
Yeah. They're not. You know, I mean, you're not dealing with top tier people because they're in high school. They're taking a while, and people are complaining like, I ordered a coffee or something like that, like a coffee, and it didn't come. And it's like, but the thing is, I ordered before them. See how long the line is.
Exactly. You see that, and I ordered before them, and I'm watching my order number, and they ordered after me.
Yeah.
And they're mad that their coffee didn't come yet, and I go, but my food didn't come yet, and I guess they think that McDonald's is like a diner or a restaurant where you order your drinks and your meal, and you get your drinks before your meal. This is a fucking McDonald's.
Yeah, people are ridiculous. I went to the one in Malvern one time, and there's this lady in there. It was late at night. It was like 10 o'clock or something like that. And I was in there, and this lady comes up, and she ordered a fillet of fish of all things. Like, you know what I trust McDonald's for? Is their fish. And she goes, they're like, she wanted it in a certain way. Like she was like, or she saw the guy put it in the microwave, which I automatically assumed that they cooked them in the microwave.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm sorry, you don't, what did she say? Like sear them or something like that. Like there was a different method to cook them.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh no, we just microwave them here. And she's like, oh, well, the one where I go to, they do it a certain way. And he's like, well, we don't do it that way. And then she got like really pissed off, and it was like, it's McDonald's.
Oh
like,
my God,
you're not at Morton's Steakhouse.
I go to McDonald's leaving like a piece of shit. Like that's what I sign up for when I go there.
Yeah, I always hear the commercial in the morning. There's it's talking about their breakfast, like their breakfast sandwiches and stuff. And it's like most breakfast sandwiches are one note, and it's like the beeping of a microwave. And he's like, here at McDonald's, we cook a symphony while we make breakfast. Every McMuffin is made with a fresh cracked egg. I was like, well, I've never seen an egg at McDonald's. I've never seen an employee take an egg out of an egg carton and crack it.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, they're those frozen patties, like the frozen egg patties.
I've been to the back of McDonald's. My cousin worked there, and he was like, yeah, just come hang out. I got to do a shift. And then, because he was like babysitting me, basically. He was like, yeah, just come to work. And I didn't see a single grill.
It's all microwave.
Yeah, it's all microwave.
Yeah, I don't even think they grill the patties. Like they don't grill the burgers. No, it's probably just cost too much money. I mean, what are you gonna? You're making probably like 15 burgers an hour. I mean,
that place is meant to be fast food.
Yeah,
I want to bring up this topic where it was at a baby shower, and they were saying like if you have a fast food. Or if you have a fast food app or number on your phone, you had to like, you know, it was like a baby shower game with like stuff on your phone, and you get points.
If you have a dick pic or, you know,
if you have a dick pic, you know, it's 20 points.
Is that seriously a
no?
Thing? Oh, I was
gonna no. It was rated G, but anyways, it was saying fast food, and I said no, I don't have I don't have like, I thought I was talking about like Uber Eats, because somebody has a phone number to McDonald's. What, you fucking calling the man? Are you tight like that?
Yeah.
So
got him on speed dial.
So I say no, I don't have it, and the people sitting next to me, they were like, you don't have like Chinese food number? And I go, yeah.
You have it saved in your phone?
A Chinese food number, please? Yeah.
Why?
How would you, if you want to order Chinese, who do you call?
Google Chinese, and I hit the button that says call.
Yo, Chinese, I got my spot. Wait, you don't have? Wait,
I don't have any. I don't have any number of a, you know, like.
You don't
TDs.
even have. You don't have like the TD, the pizza spot. You don't have that.
I always go on my phone to the Google app, type in TD Alfredo's, and hit call.
Why don't you just type that number and hit save, and you just have to go to TD Alfredo?
I don't want to be a weirdo that has a pizza shop on my phone.
But okay, so I have TD Alfredo's, I have Chinese, and they're like, oh, that's fast food. I go, no, that's not. They're like,
Chinese is fast food.
Yeah. They're Chinese food is fast food. It comes out fast. I go, yeah. I want you to look at me in the eye and tell me Burger King, McDonald's is the same as a pizza's place.
We're talking
Chinese restaurant.
Burger King, McDonald's,
Taco Bell,
KFC, China Garden.
Great China.
Like,
yeah. Let me tell you something. That is not fast food. It comes out fast.
It comes fast, yeah, but it's not fast food.
That is cooked.
Because they use the big bowl thing, right?
There's a flame involved.
What is it?
The wok.
The wok.
Yeah.
The wok?
Waka. There's a flame involved. There's a stove involved in what we're eating.
Yeah.
Whereas McDonald's, that shit comes in cooked, microwave ready.
Wendy's, though, doesn't use frozen burgers.
Mm-hmm. You can still microwave a regular fresh burger.
I hate that. I hate that like ad. Like that's their like claim to fame is we only use fresh ground beef. No, you don't. They're pre-made. They were probably frozen at one point. Like I feel like that's not good for the transport. Yeah. Like if transport. I mean, you can keep them cold.
Well, you can keep them cold, but you just can't freeze them.
Can't freeze them. Yeah. That's the Wendy's seal of approval. We
keep
them cold, but we can't freeze them.
When the ad came out, the truck drivers were like, fuck, man, like they knew they had to make more deliveries because that's just more work on the truck drivers.
Yeah, you gotta get that there fast.
This is where I guess maybe people blur the lines. Would you consider Five Guys fast food? They cook it, it comes out. I don't think that's fast food. I wouldn't consider Five Guys fast food.
Could you consider Chipotle fast food?
No, because
then I wouldn't consider Five Guys fast food because it's the same thing.
It's
just
not
different.
Yeah, like I wouldn't. But see, people are saying, oh. If you have a Chipotle app, I still wouldn't consider that fast food. People want food fast.
I do draw the line when you can order it online, though. I guess no, because we just order pizza online, so that's.
What if like all Chinese restaurants get like a universal app,
Chinese.app,
Chinese Eats.
Yo, there we go, $1 million idea.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, there's already probably a bajillion of them.
You think there's an app for Chinese restaurants?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there's an app for restaurants in general.
Yeah, Uber Eats and
DoorDash.
DoorDash and what's the other one? The red one.
Grubhub.
I guess that you can still order Chinese food
Grubhub
from
and StubHub confused.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. I wanted to get KFC and I ended up getting front row seats at Dave Matthews.
Holy shit! Imagine that, like you ordering,
like you're really drunk and you're like, I ordered some KFC.
I ordered at number 11 at Dave Matthews.
I've been waiting 30 minutes for this. Like $600. Jesus, their prices have really gone up. Colonel's not fucking around.
I've always wanted to do that. People on Reddit, people were saying that they get drunk and then they buy stuff online.
That's scary.
You get drunk at home, buy stuff, and then just wait to see what they get because they don't wake up the next day not remembering.
See, when I'm drunk, I'm not stingy with my money. I mean, I'm always a little stingy with my money.
Everybody is.
But like I'm not like walking into a bar like throwing money all over the place. I don't get how people like it's scary that you could. I mean, if you're that drunk, I'm pretty sure you could buy something online.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get drunk enough, man, you can. I spent like $60 at a bar once.
Yeah, at a bar, I understand, but like other purchases outside of a bar, like I can't do.
But like, what if like you're a responsible drunk? Like you get drunk and you're like, well, shit, man, I need new Swiffer pads.
Need to get a new can for Breeze.
Lysol wipes. That's just good drunk. That's like man. Like, do you think
you go grocery shopping?
You get shit faced every night, but that's the stuff you do. Do you have a problem?
Like you do your taxes.
You get shit done. 401k all sorted out, all that, but you only can do it when you're shit faced. That's
a responsible problem.
That's a responsible.
But one thing I wanted to talk about was the other day I was thinking. I forgot I was thinking about something, and I was watching. I think I was watching the new Mortal Kombat game.
That looks cool.
And I was thinking about video games, like different games that are coming out, and I thought they should come out with. There's a lot of games right now that are simulation games.
Yeah.
Like you can be a farmer or whatever, truck driver and stuff like that. And I thought of Mumble Rapper, the video game. So you could start out as like a low SoundCloud rapper.
Is it like Madden where you have the stats?
Yeah, the stats. Yeah. Like, does he have a catchphrase?
Like, what hood you're from? Like, how poor you came? Yeah, you have to like start trapping before you can even get to the raps.
But and then I was thinking like you move like in GTA you can customize your character. Any game you can customize your character. Like as you get bigger, like you get more neck tattoos, you get a couple face tattoos.
Honestly, that might be the next, like, remember Rock Band, Guitar Hero, that whole wave and stuff?
I could totally see that happening.
This could be the new...
Like, remember like in Rock Band when you could sing and it would, like, you had to hit the like, matches, like the mumble rap, like the rap one. Like, you have to hit,
Lambo.
Lambo.
All you gotta do is hit the,
Oh, wait, what's the Slump God? Ski Mask Slump God? Something like that.
Yeah, he says some weird shit. I love him. He's that type of music where
he's just goofy.
Yeah,
he's just goofy music.
He's not that music that you go, hey, put on a song. Oh, I got the. That's not a guy you put the music.
Oh, I got this new guy that you're gonna hate.
You get
That's like if you were to show that to like your parents or something, they'd be like, all right, we need to have a talk with him. Like, what the fuck are you listening to?
Like even the ones that are like, I don't understand. Like I'm old, but I understand or something like that.
The music of your generation. Yeah, him is like
even they were like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, he's. I feel like he's like not a comedic rapper, but he's like he's funny, like he's goofy in his lyrics. Oh, speaking of comedic rapper, did you see Lil Dicky's new song,
Earth?
A music video? Yeah.
He got a lot of people.
I think that was like the most.
Well,
like,
it was for charity, so I'm pretty sure
he actually got Leonardo DiCaprio to be in it at the end. That was pretty cool. But yeah, everybody. Kevin Hart was Kanye West. The song itself was, it's a Lil Dicky song, so it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, well, I don't really think it was like it's a serious song about Earth, but I don't think it was like, oh, check out this banker or check out.
No.
Wanted to do awareness, which is good. I have this is gonna be real stupid, but I feel real sorry for someone whose name applies to this. But I saw a video of an American who named their daughter London. And I don't know what it is, but I think naming your child after like a country is pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
England is my city.
London's my country. England is my city. Fuck.
No, but no.
I don't know. Just a place. Just a place.
Like
in
a
general.
place. Like a. Yeah, I know what you mean. What are? I feel like that's the first one I've ever heard of. Like, what are?
Like,
other? I guess.
Have you met
like China? Someone.
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody?
No. It's Absidy. ABCD. Absidy.
Oh, you were telling me about that. You were telling me about that. Yeah.
There's a lot of shitty names, but I just feel like just because it's a girl, it's like. Think of like the bar jokes, like when she's like 21 dating Like,
can I land in the Strip in London?
Yeah, come on. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. That's gonna be fucking brutal. And it's not like, you know what? I take it back. It's not that her name is dumb. I just feel bad for the pickup lines.
Yeah,
you're gonna get.
Yeah. Tinder's gonna be a mess.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, you know, like or our Tinder. Yeah, and all those like jokes and pickup lines. I'm like, oh, you're gonna have to sit through that shit. It's gonna be brutal.
It's gonna be bad. I've never met. I mean, I've never met anybody. I don't know if I ever met anybody with a location as their name. You know what I mean? Well, my dad, London with the longitude and latitude.
Yeah. So the question I have then is was London like a common name before it was London? Because my dad's name is Orlando, and there's an Orlando, Florida.
Orlando Bloom.
But Orlando is an actual person's name.
Yeah.
Like people today can be like, okay, I hear Orlando, I think of the city, but you know a couple people named Orlando.
I'm sure London was a name.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's just that's a more popular name that might.
Yeah. Orlando is definitely more popular.
I'm just being completely ignorant, and I know someone's like, "Oh, fuck you, you dumb fuck! You just said London was a country, you dumb bitch." And they're absolutely right. Oh. Speaking of other countries, this is what I really been dying to talk about. I was talking to a friend who recently went to Europe, and I went to Europe last summer, and I was saying, I was asking him about how it was, the trip and all that, and he said that everybody right off the bat, because he was wearing like khakis and a polo shirt, that they were like, yeah, American.
Oh, like in wherever he was?
He went to Greece.
Yeah.
And he was saying like everybody was like, yeah, you're American. Like they could spot him from a mile away. Mm-hmm. And I asked him if someone brought up Trump. Because when I went last summer, I was afraid that people would bring up Trump. Yeah. And I had to think about it. I was like, why? And I was saying like, there's some, like, I talk shit about this country so much. And I hate, whatever your views are, but I talk so much shit about this country. But when I was over there, I was like, I swear to God, someone talks shit about my president. Like over here, it's like, yo, fuck Donald Trump, fuck this government, fuck the police. But over there, if they're like, yo, what's up with your president? What the fuck you said?
That's my president. That's my president.
Disrespect my goddamn president. And then,
no, I know what you mean, because.
It's weird. Yeah. And I was saying like, damn, they got us all those Pledge of Allegiances when you came into school every morning, man. It brainwashed me because my patriotism is like, yo, you disrespect. Like someone goes, like even in the bar, like, yo, what about Trump? Who the fuck said that? Who the fuck said that?
I will fight all of you. I will fight all of you in his name.
You know what I mean? Like it's insane how defensive I am about a country I talk so much shit about. But it's like, if you're not from here,
you can't talk shit. Well, yeah, that's the like I can talk shit about it, but you can't talk shit because you're not from here.
But I even told Lucia one day, I was like, yeah, like I'll fight someone for this. Like someone talks too much shit about my country, we might have some problems. But luckily, I was confused because of my non-white face. They kept talking to me as if I lived there. And I kept going like, don't speak Dutch, don't speak French, I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Dutch though, I could see people thinking.
Well, actually, when we were in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, there's a lot of minorities. It's just like it felt like I was here in like a city. And but no, I just thought that's so weird. Like, why am I so defensive over a place I talk so much shit about?
It's like I don't know. It's like you're hanging out with like a friend and you're making fun of you're busting the friend's balls, and then someone's like, "Yeah, fuck that guy." And you're like, "Hey, whoa, fuck you." I can only say that. That's what it's like.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny because I was like, "Damn, they got us brainwashed. All those Pledge of Allegiances we've done, they got us good, man."
Yeah. There's like a hidden message in the Pledge of Allegiance. Like
defend America at all costs.
Like the South Park episode. Remember the one where Randy keeps taking his wife to the not the opera, but like the Broadway plays. Yeah, and it's like blowjob, blowjob.
That was good.
So I had something happen to me the other day. that I wanted to discuss. So I went to I do a radio show at Cabrini, our college that me and Nick went to, and of course we've been out of there for about almost 3 years now.
Jesus.
And so I don't know many people at the school anymore. I only know a couple students that were in my class. They're seniors now, and so it's a little weird sometimes going back to the studio just because I'm the old guy now. That does the show, and so I had to go to the bathroom during my show. So I had music playing, had a couple songs listed. I went into the bathroom, and it's like a private bathroom at Cabrini, in the communication wing. And I went in, and it smelled like shit. Like it smelled like someone had just taken a fresh shit and then left. So I walked in, and I was like, God, I hate when that happens especially because there was someone waiting outside, like. I had gone in, and they had walked up to go in. And I was like, oh, be a second. And I closed the door, and I was like, fuck. Like, now I'm going to have to walk out, and, like, because now they're going to blame me. And they're like, oh, my God, this guy destroyed the bathroom. But I'm like, it's not me. Like, it's okay. Like, check my hands. You can smell my hands. And, I'm clean. But no, it happens to me all the time, too. Like, in public restrooms, like a McDonald's or something like that, when you walk in there, and someone had just taken a shit and you're at like the urinal or something, and they walk in like, oh my God, who destroyed this bathroom? You're like, it wasn't me. Stop looking at me.
That's why you gotta like. That's why I play the card where, if I remember, like you always like open the door. Let's say it's a line, and you like open the door, and you're the first one there. You're like, holy shit, someone's, whoo! And then you go use the bathroom. So that way they're like, oh okay, this guy smelled it before.
Well, what did that to cover though?
Yeah,
like, what if you don't
do it all the time?
Yeah. Like, oh my God! There's no one like behind you either. Like, oh, someone's shitting here. You better watch out.
Right before you take a shit. Yeah. You just do that all the time.
I'll be back in like 20 minutes, but someone took a shit in here already.
Oh God.
I was at I always deal with it too because I was at a bar before St. Patrick's Day, and I was standing there and I was with a group of people. And someone farted, and everyone was looking around, and everyone was looking at me because obviously blame the fat guy if someone farted, and I was standing there like I was like, it wasn't me, like it was not me, I did not fart, and everyone was like, yeah, okay, all right, fat ass, like I was like, it was not me, I didn't, and then some guy actually fessed up to it, so I was like, thank you, it wasn't me.
Damn.
And then I farted later, so
as a revenge fart, yeah. You were in the clear. You're like, yeah, no one was suspecting me this time. You ever like get those farts where like it lifts you a little bit?
It's like a rocket propelling.
Because like the pressure builds up, so it naturally makes you move up, so that way it all comes out nice and even. Oh, I don't want to get too gross, but I was taking antibiotics since my dog goddamn bit me. Let me tell you something. There was a very fine line. I guess I've never taken antibiotics before, so someone told me that my urine was like brownish, like real dark.
From taking
like,
it by antibiotics.
Yeah, and I heard that's fine, that's normal. But let me tell you something about my number twos. I couldn't feel the difference between throwing a fart and shitting. Like, so I couldn't fart for at least a week because I just didn't know. I'm like, I can't tell the difference right now. It was too risky.
That's the way I hate that. I remember I had that happen to me one time. I was driving. I was like, oh, I gotta fart, and I farted, and then I felt like, and I was like, oh, okay, oh, we gotta pull into a Wawa.
God, it's crazy. Like, you can have an accident. Like, how many people you think you pass at least, just pass?
Like driving?
Maybe like interacting, and they've shit their pants that day. Like, they might have just shit pants on them as we speak. That's
a low chance. As an adult, I feel like you're not gonna. You'd have more of a possibility of pissing your pants and shitting your pants because you can. I feel like you can hold, like, unless it's like diarrhea.
Really?
But like I can hold my.
Yeah, I mean, you can, but I don't know.
You have to pee. Like that's. I feel like that's a really. I mean, that's a really bad feeling. Like when you really have to pee and you're stuck somewhere and you're like, yeah, that's not fun.
I've only pooped myself once in the first grade.
Yeah, last year.
About 2 days ago. No, first grade. Covered that shit up. Not a single person knew.
No, they knew. They just didn't want to be mean.
Yeah, first graders being nice. Caring about each other's feelings. Yeah, it's a terrible feeling. You know what it felt like? It felt like you had a secret. And you just had to hide it from everybody else. And it happened like around like 2 o'clock, 2:30, and it was like after school.
Yeah.
My mom had me sign up for that just so I could like make
program.
Yeah, she could pick me up at 2 o'clock, but she just wanted me to have friends, which didn't work. And so I had to poop real bad, and I actually until college, I told you, right? I couldn't poop in public places. I just I couldn't do it. It wasn't my thing, and I had to go, and I was like, well, I was like, I can't go in public places, so I have to just hold until I get home, and I sneezed.
That's the worst.
I sneezed, and it fucking just, and I was in first grade, so I had tighty whities on. So
and you're just wearing khaki pants.
Yep. Dress pants, dress shirt, tie.
It's just shit everywhere.
Blah. And I remember going to the bathroom, cleaning myself up. I cleaned myself up as good as I could. It was probably gross, but I just chilled in those pants until my mom came to pick me up. and then what the funniest part was, my dad has the same sense of humor as me, because I remember I got in the car and my mom was like, "How was school?" And I said, "Oh, I shit my pants." And I guess my mom told my dad while I went to take a shower, and she probably put my dirty underwear in the garbage or whatever. And my dad calls me and he goes, and the first thing he says is, "Oh," he's like basically making fun of me, like, "Ew, you pooped your pants, ew." I was like, who tells that to a 6-year-old? Yo, he's grilling me, like railing on me, like,
"You fucking idiot! You shit your pants.
Shit your pants.
You sneezed and then shit your pants. You idiot!"
Yeah. Basically, that's what. And I was laughing because, like, again, I didn't get caught.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm fine. But I always think I still remember it because I didn't get caught. And my God, if damn first, and I had no friends, so like that would have just fucking been. It would have like
low on the totem pole.
Oh my God.
But on that note, on shit and pants, we gotta wrap it up because Game of Thrones starting in 10 minutes. Yeah. But yeah,
that was a short one.
Yeah, keeping it short. This one, solid half hour.
That's good. We'll clean it up.
Yeah,
15 minutes.
Yeah, get a quick podcast out there. I wanted to do another one just because it's fun.
Right. Well, we forgot to thank our sponsors. So I want to thank. I love sponsorships where they go, I'm so glad we're sponsored by these people because I've been using them before.
Shut the
fuck
up.
up.
I remember when I first started listening to Your Mom's House, the one with Tom Segura, and I was like, they're like, we used Stamps.com. That's like a huge one, like a big sponsor. And they're like, we've used it before they sponsored us, and I was like, that's nice. Like I was thinking like that's, and then they said it for another thing, and I was like, all right, well that's part of the script. But speaking of scripts, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Rcoin, the only Bitcoin sponsored and trusted by R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
how he paid his underage women
yes.
to come and move with him and be his sex slaves.
Yes.
I've been using it for years. Made a great coin.
Dozens and thousands of cents off of it. But
I put about 10 grand in. It's about 50 cents worth right now.
Hey,
so you're
winning. When you're with
it can only go up from here.
When you're with Rcoin, you're winning.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so that'll do it for another episode of Just Another Loser. Keep it classy.
Peace.